Just what the fuck I need. Ooh, perfect. Man, that was delicious. Damn, that was good.
Can't seem to get my latch key now.
Cool.
Where's your new place again? Damn, guess I'll be sitting on the freeway for a couple hours, huh? I can take Conquistador the whole way. Word. All right, I'll see you then.
Affirmative. Yup. Too close. sold 285 last weekend. Hey, man!
Learn to drive!
That car is smoking. I'm DJing on Friday.
I got your place!
Man, only inches.
Hey, girl.
It's kind of cool. I know.
Damn. Nice ride.
The only fucking traffic you'll be worrying about will be on the way to the medical center. Sound about right?
Yo, what's up, bro? We're driving around, making sure
Looking forward to some
everything
decent
is
quiet
right.
this weekend. Wife is gone for the annual liposuction.
This is good.
Over here, you frickin' dick.
What's going on, my brother? How's everything?
You'll need dental records to recognize himself in the morning. Oh, yeah, man.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
A little tired, man. A little tired. So I found to adjust the vehicle that actually works. Yeah, I'm trying to convert a lot of cars, man. I can tell when I say I'm gonna start adding cars. I end up finding a new one that I want to add to the game as a replacement. But I think I got about 1 or 2 more cars I want to add, and then I'm done, because I don't want to keep doing it. Then let's say now come to a point where the game is not working. I actually had to start from scratch again, because I added a car and I forgot which car I added, and it kept cutting the game off. So I was like, shit.
That car is a bitch!
Word up. Just look. They would say if you want to get a female, when you get a female, she's basically going out with the car, not you. And she proved that. She stopped to take a picture of my car. I'm just going to go through here. Yeah, I can go straight through here.
That shit ain't real.
What's up, bro? You want to take a picture of my car? Go ahead. You know how I roll. Park his car, right?
My new website covers all 3 of my careers. Headed to the office, call you later.
So fire game, and like, you know, all you guys have to do is just ask, like, like, chill out with the tone that you use, like, because I really don't have those files out there. And if you was watching my videos, at my live streams, I told everyone once I reached 2,000 subs, send me their email address, and I would send those files directly to you. But let's get this straight. I did not promise real files. Those are paid mods. I do not give out people mods that's paid for already. The files that I said I was gonna give out was the GTA files, the game itself, like the backup files, not the paid mods. I did not say I was giving out the real files. See, you guys don't pay attention and y'all hear what y'all want to hear. I did not say I was giving out the real files. I said I was going to give out the 3586 backup files for Grand Theft Auto, not real. You guys come to my channel and thinking, you know, I'm supposed to be giving away paid mods for free. It doesn't work that way. Okay, I just want to make sure, because I had a lot of people hitting my comments up asking for real files. Those are not, I am not permitted to give those files out. So I just wanted to get that straight with you guys. You know, like one dude, you know, the page, he basically said he was going to unsub for my channel with like 8 different phones, and I told him, like, first of all, I got close to 2,000 files without him subbing to my channel, so I didn't need him to sub to my channel with different accounts. That was, you know, I don't play those type of games. Like, if you that desperate, if like, buy those files yourself, whatever like that. And like I always tell people, back up your game so that way you don't have to rely on people who got the files and then next thing you know, they don't release them to you. Yeah, for the backup files, like I explained it. All you guys gotta do is send me your email address, and I give you guys access through through an email address. But at the same time, you know, the new real mods, they work with the latest version of Grand Theft Auto, so you really don't need the backup files. So with the GTA 5 Enhanced, I really haven't been doing a tutorial on how to do that, because it's a lot difficult. If you guys are having trouble modding GTA 5 Enhanced, I mean GTA 5 Legacy, you guys definitely gonna have an issue with modding Enhanced. Legacy is a lot easier, and people still having problems with that. So GTA 5 Enhanced is no easy task. So that right there is like, you know, it's hit and miss with that. So you have the January update of real. So from what I understand is that the issues you still gonna have issues even if I give you the backup file for GTA 5. And the reason why I say that is because, like, you gonna still have trouble with a lot of the, like, inventory menu and stuff like that, selecting it with the keyboard or controller. So those issues been fixed with February version of real. So if you want a complete game where you know everything is working, I would suggest you purchase the February version of real. And at this point, you could basically get the real version, February real version, for like, I think like $15 right now. Because at the, you know, usually I pay like $36 at the beginning of the month, which is like between the 2nd and the 4th. So anybody else who got like the $15 membership, they get those files in the middle of the month. but at the same time, there's a new, like, March 1st is coming up in a few, like in an hour or so, half an hour. So that March update for Fire Real will be available like probably like in 2 days. Wow, dude. Yeah, so you basically already know about the card mod already. So for that card mod for GTA 5 Enhanced, there's a video right on YouTube. If you type in that name of that card mod you just typed in the chat, all you gotta do is just watch the video and see how that person do it in the videos. That part is very easy. But like as far as like everything else, you gotta like, you know, that card that's in that mod is already converted. A lot of these cards that you see right now that's on screen, I basically converted a lot of cards from other mods, and that's a different task. So I got about like over 50 real life cards in here, and a lot of them is not going to work. So you gotta know which card you add into it. That's actually gonna work. Some cards you add, and as soon as you walk to it and about to enter the game, it crashes on its own. So then you gotta take that card back out. Make sure you backed up the original card that you had. It's a lot of work. That's why I haven't done no video tutorials on how to do that. And like one of my live streams, I actually show people how to convert cards, but as far as like trying to mod everything, like, you know, I added like, you know, the clothes and stuff, the jewelry, that's very hard. So, you know, until I get 100% confident that I could keep modding this without issues, or like a quick way to do it, I will not be releasing any videos on how to do this, because next thing you know, I'll be having like 1 million people hitting me up in the comments, or, you know, on my page, how you mod. And look, see, like even right here, like in certain spots of certain locations of the game, you'll see like a little graphic glitch. That means that the game is basically fighting certain mods that I have in the game, and eventually it might, you know, cut off. So the best thing for a lot of people to do is to stick with the GTA 5 legacy and keep studying how to mod that and get that to work, because once you come to this enhanced stuff, it's a different ball game. Use a local backup file and then my SPS. All right, so when it comes to your FPS, when it comes to the game, when it goes down that low, it's because you got all like the trees and stuff like that. I will go into how you say that, the vegetation, where you get the trees and stuff. Like I would basically uninstall a lot of that stuff, like the trees and stuff like that, because the more trees and stuff that they add to the game, the more it take a hit on your frames per second. Sometimes the game crashed with that install, so a lot of times when I was actually modding that game, I would basically delete those files out and just install enhanced. I got tons of videos of me showing how to install Fire Real and what I do as far as like deleting the trees and stuff like that from the game. These are the cards right here that I added. And the add-on. Do you got any graphic mods with that Fire Real? Because that plays a role as well. That plays a role, and then also your graphics card. So it depends on what kind of graphic cards you have. So if you're looking at my screen right now, you see how that little graphics glitching is going on? That's because I'm in a certain area and the mod is like, it's not compatible with the game. So it's basically like, you know, fighting with the game. This game was basically coded in a different way from Legacy, so that's why I tell people, you know, like, you know, don't worry about modding this game. It looks great and everything like that. And me, I got the patience to keep doing it if I mess up, but I don't want to do anything where I'm showing people how to do this and then they don't get it. Then it's oh no. You got a 5060. Can't even explain that. 5060. Yeah, so another thing that would probably take a hit on your game as well is the realism script. So for me, when I was installing 5Real, in the early stages, I would install the realism script because, you know, I wanted to go through the DMV and stuff like that to get the license and stuff like that. But after a while, I stopped installing that because that would definitely hit your frames per second. And then what I'll do is I install 5Real. Don't install the realism script, but I will also install this guy, my boy JNC Mod, Project Santos, which I have that installed and enhanced right now. So I don't even mess with the realism script because it's a lot to that. So I would recommend you just using the 5Real as far as like the textures and the buildings and stuff like that to cause the real traffic. But the realism script, that definitely takes a toll on your graphics card as well, as far as your frames per second. So there's a lot of factors that goes into your graphics getting hit, your frames per second getting hit. So like I said, in order for you to know, let's see, I get Franklin, how'd you get 170? Let me show. Yeah, so you know, a lot of times it depends on the location of the game where you know, there's not a lot going on, so your frames will be that high up. But when you go into a location where there's a lot of cars and stuff like that, you know, that all plays a factor into it. But like I said, I always saw my frames per second go high when I didn't have like the trees and then like the realism script installed. But the more stuff that they A&R Studios Amadi add to the game and stuff like that, the more it takes a toll on your frames per second. So you want to keep your game as light as possible. You know, sometimes a lot of people computer rig can't handle all that, you know. And what is your RAM? How much memory you have on your RAM? I hope you got like at least 16 gigabyte, 32 gigabyte, 64 gigabyte between those. If you got less than 16, which I know some people got 8 gigabytes of RAM, that's an issue as well. So there's a lot of things you gotta know about your system before you start adding all these mods. Look, see, look. See how it's glitching right here? It look like it's flashing. Oh, you got a 32 gigabyte? Alright. Yeah, but like I said, it's like, you know, if you definitely having trouble with, you know, 5Real and stuff like that on GTA 5 Legacy, which is a lot easier to mod, then I would recommend staying away from Enhanced until there's actually a easier way how to mod this game. But like I was saying, like, you know, if people want those backup files for GTA 5, then all they gotta do is just send me their email address, and I'll send them the link to their email address. But like I said, it's kind of like useless when January files is basically kind of broken. So I would recommend getting the February version of 5 Real, or just wait till March, because a lot of that stuff is actually fixed in the game. You said what drug dealing mod? Well, the drug dealing mod, this is shot by. All right, shot by. The drug dealing mod that goes with 5 Real, I would recommend getting Project Santos. JSC mod got a excellent mod for that, and if you look at a lot of my earlier streams, probably like a month ago or about 2 months ago, you will see, go to my live stream, you'll see me, I'm streaming 5 Real with Project Santos installed, and I actually show people how to install those mods together. So I know one of the drug dealing mods that was good back in the days, and it's not compatible with it anymore, was LS Life. So I'm gonna give you guys a demonstration on the drug dealing mod right now. So let me see what I have in my inventory. All right, so I'm gonna go pick up some drugs right now from the plug. His name is Ghost. What we swinging? All right, so I'm gonna show you guys right now. So I got my door locked. All right, so I got a new phone system that's part of JMC mod. My frames per second that I get right now with enhance is like over 100. That's because I got a 5080, and yeah. So let me show you that right now. Let me show you before I go doing the drug dealer stuff. Let me show you what I can do. So if you look at the UI at the top, I'm gonna show you my frames per second right now. So it's 112, 116. So it's up and down. 124. Let me disable this phone right here. I'm gonna disable the phone, the default phone. I'm gonna show you guys. It was working yesterday, but see, the LA's, you talking about the LA's Life? Because it will work, but eventually it's gonna crash your game. Trust me, like if you look at a lot of my videos, like several months ago, probably like 6 to 8 months ago, I had LA's Life in 5 Real, and it crashes the game. You know, it's a lot of factors that could crash the game, but that was one of the mods that was crashing the game. It wasn't working properly with it. It conflicted with the game. Yeah, 4090 is good. 4090 is good. All right, so let me show you guys the drug dealing mod for Project Santos. Look at Franklin head going through the car because I'm on the phone. Let me see something. Let me call Ghost right now. All right, so I'm gonna order drugs. So I'll select it. So when I go select 10, I press the button to select it. So I'm just gonna select the drugs that I want. Also go to the store and buy, you know, supply. I ain't gonna order that many pills. So this is all the stuff I'm ordering. So now I gotta go meet Ghost, and I'm gonna go pick it up from him. In 5 Real, how much frames per second I get? It depends, but you know, sometimes I get you know, a lot of times I get above 60 frames per second. That's without all the graphic mods. Sometimes like the most I probably went up to is probably like 100 frames per second. But like I said, it's a lot to do with your graphics card, your monitor, what kind of monitor you got that can handle those frames. It's a lot. It's a lot that go into it. You gotta know your own PC and know what works and how everything works. Like I can't give you I can't tell you how much I get and then you think you go expect that on your system as well. It's a difference. They cops after me? No. Oh, they trying to stop that taco truck. Oh shit, it's a shootout. So now I'm gonna go pick up the drugs from Ghost. He's over here. He's in a green car. That's his favorite color. Every different vehicle that he gets is a green color. All right, so now I'm gonna get out. I'll walk up to him, and then I'm gonna buy something. But when you buy the drugs, you can also buy the drug bags. So I'm buying all those bags, and then in order to, you know, to sell the weed and stuff and put them in the bag, you gotta buy your drug scale as well. So I'm gonna buy that, and then I'm good. So now I'm gonna open up my menu, my inventory, and now you will see all the drugs.
Say I'm a disgrace to society.
See, I got cocaine, and with the bags. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on the right joystick. Wait, oh shit, that's the sandwich. Hold on, so I'm gonna click on the bag, then I'm gonna click on the drug, and then it gives you this right here. So, like I said, with your frames per second, you know, it all varies. Like, you got a lot of things that's working against you already. Like, when it comes to real, they got a lot of textures and stuff in the game. You got the real life traffic. If you got the realism script, all that's going to hit your frames per second. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know what you want in your game, and that's it. Shot by, you say, yeah, I'm grabbing. What you grabbing? This Project Santos mod. If you looking to get this Project Santos mod, the modder, he's actually in the chat. He probably listening. He's not texting right now, but he's probably listening. He passed by not too long ago and said something to me, but his Patreon is in the description in this video, and just become a member. And his mod is not like real where his mod is not like real where it's an update like every month. The developer, he does updates like every week, so you getting a lot for your money. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't stir you in the wrong direction. This, you know, if you look at all my videos, you'll see that I'm playing only Project Santos. I don't even play real no more. You know, I only install real with GTA 5 just to basically show people how to do it, but I don't even touch the GTA 5 legacy anymore. But this Project Santos mod, it's number one. You know, it took over, like, and the developer could tell you, like, I was always like, oh man, I need real to work with this mod, this and that. Now it's to the point where I don't even think about the real mod. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not discouraging people from buying that mod, because you know, the developers is great over there, but you know, this right here, Project Santos, is a great mod. So like I said, now I'm gonna click this drug right here, the JSC Reaper. I'm gonna click it. You see how, like, when I move down, it's highlighted in yellow. Now I'm going to click on the drug bag 7 grams, and it's going to create a drug bag down here. So that's how I put them in the bags, but you can't sell them without put them in the bag. So if you put them in the bag, then you can also call for customers to come pick up the drugs, or you can take it to them. So you see how I keep going back and forth and putting them in the bag. And if you look below, the amount is actually going up. So look at the, pay attention to the bottom as I'm clicking on it. See how it goes up? So you got to do that for each drugs that you got in hand. So I'm gonna keep doing this so I actually finish. Putting this in the bags. Down 28, 21, 14, 11, and that's it. Everything is in the bag for that one. So berry, let me see, where's the berry at? Oh, the berry's up here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this drug bag yeah, so see, LA Revo is basically everything without the traffic and the realism script. So now 5 Real, it has everything from the traffic, the realism script, the buildings. So, you know, a lot of people don't know the difference between LA Revo and 5 Real. So LA Revo, you just getting like the buildings and stuff like that. You're not gonna get the cars. So yeah. So how do I give the real life cars to those who's driving it? It's basically like a folder that you add into your mods folder. So I don't know if you know how to add like clothes and stuff to your character. It's the same way, but you just got to download the folder, which JMC Mod actually got a folder on GTA 5 mods.com. The folder is called Easy Replace. So you got to add that into your mod folder, and then basically convert the cars over. If you're talking about enhance, but when it comes to the legacy, there's usually a folder that's already out there with a bunch of cars. All you gotta do is just add it the same way to your mods folder. Excuse me. Got a little cold. All right, so let me add. Fire Gaming. Listen, those are paid mods. He's not giving you those mods for free. He actually have a free version on GTA 5 mods.com, so you can check out the free version. It's only so much you're gonna get with that one. So that's the only way. That's the only one you can get for free. But as far as anything else, you don't ask nobody for no. Could they give you these mods? Because they're not giving you nothing. You got to support the developer. They work hard on these mods, so don't even disrespect them like that by asking somebody to give you these mods. At the end of the day, this is a business. You know, nothing in this world is free, and he's giving you a free version of it on GTA 5. So if you want those, go there and get those mods. But as far as what I'm using right now, those is not free. Yes, he is. And like, don't ask for no free mods and stuff like that, because he could actually ban you from the channel as well. So have respect for the developers. They work hard on these mods. A lot of times he's not getting a lot of sleep just to code these mods so that way we can have something great to play. You know, like over the years, you know, of course we all love GTA 5, but eventually, you know, this game got stale, and because of people like him and Amadi from Fire Real, they do an excellent job with these mods. So you gotta pay them for their work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you ask for something for free, that's you disrespecting them that way. You know, because they lose a lot of sleep just to do what they do. Now, like I said, if you want a free mod from you know, Project Santos, they have a free version on GTA5-mods.com. Just type in Project Santos and you should see something there. But it's not going to be the same as what you see right here. Yeah, get the free version. That's it. And once you get the free version and you like how it is, then you could go to their Patreon, go to his Patreon, and purchase the A version of it. But you know, I'm always going on I do a live stream every day. I show off the mod, and trust me, it's something that you want to jump at. I got baking soda right there. That's for like going to the house or whatever. Or I can make crack cocaine right here as well. Got cocaine right there. Okay, so now right here. Bags here. On the cocaine. Shit. Let me see what you mean, like when I'm gonna load the latest version. I don't understand the question you asking. Cars is not part of JMC mods. This is something I'm searching the internet for cars, and then I convert them. This don't have nothing to do with the JMC mods. The vehicles don't have nothing to do with it. Some of the vehicles I actually converted from Fire Real over to enhanced, but a lot of them don't work, so it will crash the game. So you got to know what you're doing in order to transfer them over. The only thing that comes with JMC mod It's the what you see right here, the inventory and stuff like that. The UI menu at the top. Everything else I add is different, like the clothes and stuff like that. I search everything. I search in different spots and I converted them. But JFC mod, no, it don't have nothing to do with JFC mod's thing. This is different. Like I said, the JFC mod is have a lot to do with the drugs, the menu that I'm showing you right now here on screen. You know, like, you know, it works with these other mods and stuff like that, but he don't have no real cars in there. He made a folder where you can add cars to it. But that's different. That's not for this. It's not adding on to this mod. You got to go to GTA 5 mods.com. So, matter of fact, let me show. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to this. Give me 1 second. Let me see something. So. All right, so hold on, let me show you my screen. All right, so I'm here, right? This is the GTA 5-mods.com, right? So you want to go to this magnifying glass and type in AMC. And this is a lot of his work right here. He got like the toll business, which I never checked out. I never even looked at that. But he has the folder for enhance where you add into the game, and this is where you add the cars at. But you can't just add any cars. You could get the 8-gen cars, which is for legacy, and then you got to convert them to CodeWalker. CodeWalker is another program that's just like OpenIV. It's different, but it's a whole lot of it's different. You got Project Santos right here. This is the free version right here. And then he got the folder for the replacement clothes for enhance. So this is the free version right here. You got the police system, hunger system. There's a lot of stuff that's with the Project Santos mod. Everything that you see here. But for the pay version, you got other stuff that's to it that's not available for this. So let me show you some. Now, you could, it's for that you could download it off the Patreon. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh wait, let me stand. All right, so when you're a member, right, you just go down. This is the latest version right here. Revamp on 1.1.9, and then you click this right here. That's the file that you click on. Once you click that, then it's gonna download right here, and then you open it. So he has 2 versions. He got one for Legacy, GTA 5 Legacy, and then he got one for Enhance. I'm using the Enhance right now. So everything's in here. It comes with a guide where it shows you how to add the mod. These is the stuff that you need into the in your GTA 5. You need everything, the latest of everything, like the latest script hook V, scripthookv.net enhance. So once you click download, right, it would take you to this page right here. This is the script hook V for enhance. So like, well, if you're not doing enhance, then I'm not even gonna show you that because it's kind of worthless. Let me show you the legacy. So if you would be since you're a new member, you don't have no Project Santos installed, so you will go to new install. Excuse me. Then you go to the mod guide, and it will show you everything here. So when you click on script hook V, it will take you to that script hook V page. You will click this, but you got to make sure it's the latest version of the game, which is 3751. Let me click out of that. Then, then you go to scripthookv.net. That's going to take you to the page right here, which is the latest one right here, 103, which is nightly. So you will go down, you will click this, and it's going to download here. Once it's done, there you go. So, and the great thing about this is a OIV file. So you open up OpenIV, and then you click this, and it's going to basically install the files that you need. You also must have a scripts folder. So when you make a scripts folder in your game directory, you will click to your scripts, click that, and these files right here, you will add this to your scripts folder. But you also need Lemon UI. Oh shit, there I clicked out of the damn file. Oh, right here. So let me show you that again. So it will show you Lemon UI. You definitely need iFruit add-on too, which is, when you pull up your phone, you can see a lot of the stuff in the phone menu, like insurance and stuff that you put on your cars and stuff like that. You definitely need Lemon UI, so that way the UI on the game will pop up and it works. He had the multiplayer stub patch. I never even used this, so yeah. But once you join his Patreon, you also could join his Patreon, where you could get help from that folder as well, from that Discord. You could join his Discord and you get a lot of help from there. Yeah, but yeah, so this is pretty much it. This right here will go into your mods folder. So let me see something. Let me see if I could pull up all right, so this is GTA 5 Legacy with 5 Real. Let me see. Let me make sure though, because sometimes I'll be having backups of a lot of the games. All right, so this is 5 Real installed here, right? So you see where all the 5 Real files is at? This folder right here, the add-on pops. You will slide this over into this folder here. Once you slide that over there, then you will go into your update folder. So it's gonna open up OpenIV, and then you must press edit mode, and then click common data, and then you go down to DLC list, right click, then you click edit, you go down, you will copy the last line. This is how you add cards. So you copy and paste this right here, but you want to change this right here. So let me see. So you get the name of this folder right here. Once you add it to the mods folder, you copy that. Then you want to paste that right here. Once you paste that there, you click save. I'm not gonna click save because you know I'm not adding into it, but that's what you do. And then you know everything else you just follow the instructions from the guide. All right, so I just show you this. Yeah, this is a great mod right here. You can't go wrong. Trust me, I've been playing this nonstop. It was like on this channel I stream Mario Kart World from the Nintendo Switch 2, and I haven't been on my Nintendo Switch 2 and I don't know how long, due to the fact that I'm enjoying GTA 5 Enhanced with these mods. And the crazy thing about that is like I said, I don't even play GTA 5 Legacy anymore due to the fact that, you know, I'm modding the enhanced version. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's what I'm just basically showing you guys. Once you join, you go over to his Discord. Shout me out. Let him know that I sent you over there. And if you need any help over there, you got a lot of people that's over there that will help you. But make sure when it comes to like you needing help, you ask for help in the help section. Don't ask it like in the main comments and stuff like that, due to the fact that they're trying to run a clean system over there. So the JMC Mod, the developer, he's from the UK. So if you from the US and you trying to type on around this time, he might it's a possibility that he might be asleep already. So the best time, you know, like I said, this you could always contact him, and then whenever he's available, he could get in contact with you or whatever like that. Or like I said, if you need help, there's a bunch of people on there that will help you if you come across any issues and stuff like that. But yeah, let me get back to playing my game. Like I said, like enhance is very challenging, and I wouldn't want to wish that on my worst enemy to try to mod this game. You know, so let me see inventory. Oh wait. Basically adding everything else into the bag. So I don't have no loose drugs. The only one I'm gonna have loose is the pills. Now, also at the top with the UI system, you gotta pay attention to that. And if you forget all about that, it will give you like a little alert at the bottom where the map is at to let you know that you're running low on your on thirst or whatever like that. You hydrate. And if you don't fix that issue while eating food or drinking something or get enough sleep, you could pass out, you know. So I got a dirty Sprite, so that's considered lean. I'm gonna eat one of these sandwiches right now. So if you notice when I'm eating, this the energy bar went up. So let me show you. You see the blue icon at the top? It's the water, the liquids. That's for you to drink. So click that. I'm gonna click on the water. You go see it full up. Same thing with the yellow, with the moon and the Z's. You gotta go to the hotel or Stats house and get some sleep. I'm gonna show y'all the trailer that I added too. It's a KFC trailer that I took from Fire Real Mods, and I basically added my own skin to it because the one from Fire Real doesn't look that good at all to me. So I did a little modification, so that's what it looks like now. So yeah, I know they got other things to worry about as far as like adding mods and stuff to the game, so extra skin is not really a priority to them. But yeah, I did that myself. But a lot of these, like I said, a lot of these cars I converted and then I added to the folder. This one, the Cadillac right there, I added to as well. So you also got jobs where you could go to the pier and pick up vehicles with a truck. So I'm gonna show you that guy. I'm gonna show you guys that right now. And every now and then, like I said, there's a possibility that this game could crash because the more mods you add to it, it's the bigger the possibility that the game will crash. So even if you add like the game config that will help the game not crash, it's still a possibility that it will crash. So don't let nobody tell you that this will prevent your game from crashing. Like I said, some of the game it is full. Let me go to the dealership. Also, if you don't wear your seatbelt, you could get pulled over by the police as well. Also, if you're driving fast, you can get pulled over. So, it depends. All right, so let me park my car over here. Lock it. Then I'm gonna go do a job real quick. I got garbage bags here. I got like 4 garbage bags I gotta take out. But this is part of the mod as well. Let me just hurry up and throw these out in the dumpster. That way when I come back, I don't have a lot more bags there. So I got about 3 more bags I gotta take out. And then like when you go pick up your cars and vehicles, it would be on the sales floor right here. See how where those cars is at? And then another thing, if you over in this location for a while, people actually bring their cars over there and try to and sell it to you if you want to buy it. So you could choose to buy it, decline, or test drive it before you buy it. So sometimes that menu don't pop up when you want to pick up the garbage bag. So all you gotta do is basically move around the garbage bags or move it in another direction. Then that menu will pop up.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
See how it don't move? It doesn't pop up. So now I get them. Now I moved it and then I was able to select it. So that was this is the last bag. Now I'm gonna go into my office and select the job. Matter of fact, before I do that, let me see something. Let me request the money truck come and pick up the money for my business.
Hello? Hey, let's meet up next week.
There you go, right there. So the armed guard go come pick up the cash. I'm gonna wait till you come over here. Boy, Franklin looking move, man.
Hey!
Why are you walking that close to that armed guard? So this is me giving the money for the business. Once I give him the money, he gonna drive off. Or like about 5 seconds later, that money gonna reach my account, my business account. We're gonna crash those cars on the other side of the street. Watch. I told you. It's just some BS goes on with the AI the photo. So now when he gets down to the end of the block, you're gonna see that the money reached my account. I'm gonna get like a notification. Be happening any second. See? There you go. Just got paid. Right, so now what I'm gonna do is, matter of fact, before I start the job, I'm gonna wait right here so that way it shows that a customer will come to the shop, and then I go outside and meet them, and their car will be right there. Then I could either select to buy it, depending on the car. If I don't want to buy it, I decline. And if I'm on the fence about buying it or not buying it, then I could test out the car as well. So usually I drive around the block, see if it got like a smooth drive to it. Now, if they ask it for a lot of money for the car, which I think is not reasonable for certain cars, and also the mileage might be high, I would definitely decline that. So right now I'm just waiting for a customer. Let me go inside my other office and just chill. And also, if you're nowhere near a store and you feel like you're about to die because you gotta get something to drink and stuff like that, you could also make a I'm gonna make one right here, like a little mini store right here, since it's a vending machine right here. So I'm gonna press F11, click on settings menu, then I'm gonna go down to map building, and then I'm gonna click grocery shop. So now I'm gonna exit out that, and then now I can press right for browse stock, and then I can select any one of this stuff over here. Let me get that energy. And also make sure, like, when you select stuff out of here, don't go over the weight, because if you add a lot of stuff to your inventory, then you ain't gonna be able to fill up all your boxes and stuff like that. Also, you if it's raining outside, you could buy yourself an umbrella. You know, this mod is I love this mod, man. Let me buy some more water. I go up to 10 because once I go past 10, then it's gonna create another slot for like water and stuff like that. So I'm down to 1 sandwich. Let me click on the sandwich and it's gonna go up to 10. And you got snacks, you got energy drink as well. So say if I don't wanna go to the hotel yet and get some sleep, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk away. Excuse me. Pay attention to the yellow up the top. So I'm gonna open up my menu. So when I open up the menu on a controller, I press left on the D-pad and then L1. I forgot how to do that on a keyboard. It might be I, for inventory. So now, like I said, pay attention to the yellow. So now I click this and I'm gonna start drinking it. The energy for the yellow goes up a bit. I actually didn't see it go up. Might have missed it. Let me try it again. So yeah, every time I select it, it goes up. All right, but don't try to drink too much because I don't know what might happen. You might die. Look, I got another bag. I'm waiting for somebody to come sell me their car. That's crazy that they're taking this long to come sell me their car. Put that in the dumpster. Run back. I might as well just start this. And also I could deliver a car to customers as well. So like I said, this mod is very fun, man. I got 3 cars on the sales floor already. Car on loan, that means somebody took a car already. 1 car that needs repo. Oh, I gotta repossess a car. So they over there driving like they crazy. So I don't like taking one of my cars, so I'm gonna spawn a police car. So that way I can stop like other cars from driving like they crazy. Let me select the police car. And then I'm gonna go right after it.
Hey, what's up, homie? What it do? What?
I don't like that one. I like that one. I use this one. Alright, so now I'm gonna go chase after that cop car, that car that needs repossessed. Look at the lighting system on the hands. The lights is much more brighter. So I got my sirens on, So that way, when there's cars around, they can stop and they place. So that way, running off the road. See how all the vehicles stop when a police car comes? But if you drop in a regular car, they not stopping. You crashing, it might be a little harder for you to catch up to that car. And a lot of times they just be bugging out driving, so you might have to pull out your gun and shoot them. But they're not gonna stop. They all the way at the they speeding too like they crazy. You're not even stopping for the police. That's crazy. But you see a lot of cars pulling. There you go, right there. Look, he almost flipped over. Look, he crashed. Look. Oh, he saw you. Move out the way, move out the way.
There's a car right here.
See, I'm gonna have to shoot him. If it's a dude. Look at this fool. Look at this fool. And I think that's the car I just added into the game, so the steering is not that good. Oh shit!
Bitch ass bullshit.
Look, he flipped over. I'm about to shoot him. Yeah.
You happy now? Don't get in.
Oh shit! He shit at me for no reason, so I had to murder him. Damn, man. I don't know how I'm gonna get that car. Matter of fact, I gotta flip that car. Yeah, I'm about to flip the car over. There we go. Man, he messed up the damn car, y'all. So once I get in the car, I'm gonna fix it. There you go. Now I gotta return this car back. I gotta return this car back to the dealership. I gotta figure out how to fix the steering on this, because can't go real fast and hit the corner because the car will flip over. And that's why when he was trying to get away from me, the car flipped. He lost control of it. You see how easy it comes off his wheels? Yeah. Like the car. So the car went out the same car right there.
Your day.
Now leave me alone.
We return this car back. There you go. Car was returned. Stock increased. Alright, so now I don't know what's taking the customer so long, so I'm just going to do a quick job. Go down to PDM, and I can select which truck I want, which I always select the Packer, and then click work. Now I just got to go out to the back, get in the truck. Once I get in the truck, I got to go to the pier and pick up 2 vehicles. Give me 1 second. I gotta do something on my phone real quick.
Fuck this.
Oh shit, damn. I didn't even know I was driving. Shit. I looked at my damn phone. Oh, let me back up. Alright, let me go back somewhere down the side. I had a control on my lap. And the button was pressed. Kept going. So let me park right here. Let me pull up where I can turn on the hazard lights. So be right back. I'm just doing something on my phone real quick.
No way.
I got the truck parked with the hazard lights. Once I'm done, I'm gonna drive all the way to the pier and pick up 2 vehicles and bring them back to the dealership. If you're new to this channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate you guys tuning into this channel. I'm on my way to 3,000 subscribers. Please do me that favor and hit that subscribe button. I'm almost done. How y'all doing out there today, man? It's Sunday morning. Or it's just Saturday. I'm gonna go pick up these 2 cars, and I'm gonna bring it back to the dealership. And once I bring it back to the dealership, I'm gonna end this live stream because I'm getting a little tired, and then I'll definitely be back on early in the morning, probably like around 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe 8, but more than likely 9 or 10 o'clock is definitely the time I'm gonna get on. I've been streaming for over an hour. The game didn't crash as of yet, so that's a good thing. I also noticed, like, when I add cars at a distance, you might, if you notice, you might see a car and you don't see wheels, but it will pop up like when you get closer. That ain't no big issue, but yeah, that's something you might notice. Los Angeles Fire Department, so I swiped out the original EMS bus for the 5-wheel version. That might be 5-wheel, or it might be somebody else's. I don't want to say 5-wheel, but I grab a lot of vehicles from different sources and stuff like that. So I don't think it's just. I don't just got like 5-wheel cars in here. The taco truck is definitely 5-wheel. The Hummer, 5-wheel. So I can't right off the back tell you where some of these vehicles come from, but you can also see like that van that's coming. It's gonna say real. There with Kendrick Lamar, that's definitely from 5-wheel. Also, like I said, what you see what I'm doing, you can also use the left and right signal. You could use the hazard lights. You could throw on your seatbelt, which I should have had on. If you don't have it on, if a police vehicle, a cop is around, they will pull you over, give you a ticket. slow down when you go around these curves. Because if you don't, there's a possibility that you're gonna flip over. So the vehicles, like the trucks, trailers that I changed out, you're gonna see a lot of them over here. Sometimes they spawn over here. Sometimes they don't. But all you gotta do is just drive around the area, come back to that same spot, and you might see that trailer. Alright. So I see like a lot of white trailers and blue trailers. So once I pick up the vehicle and drive that way, you might see it spawn up. Also, by me swiping out the OG cars for the real life cars, when I go over here to pick up some of the vehicles, I'll take my seatbelt off, you might come across some real vehicles that you gotta pick up. So that was the whole point of me adding a lot of these vehicles. So you got the Range Rover, then you got the little Porsche. I think this is like a Comet 3. Let me press on V, F5, and I'm gonna click vehicles, and then I'm gonna go to show vehicles information. So when I get in the car, I know which vehicle it is. Comet 3, yep, I set that. Screw by Gaming, what's up, man? Now I'm gonna press down. So the traffic mod I'm using is actually not a traffic mod. I'm basically converting a lot of cars from different sources, including 5-Real. A lot of them don't work, and some of them do work. So I'm just adding cars from different sources, and then I add it into like a mod folder. Then you will actually see people driving vehicles and stuff. Like it's replacement cars, basically. Let me move this up so it could be level. So yeah, I converted a lot of vehicles from different sources and stuff like that. So the vehicles that I converted was Gen 8, which is for GTA 5 Legacy, and I convert them to Gen 9, which is GTA 5 Enhanced vehicles. So some of them work and a lot of them don't work. So it's just a matter of you converting the cars and trying them out. But like I said, before you do anything to your game, make sure you back up your game, because you don't want to basically mess up and then you got to start from scratch again. Oh, okay, hold on, let me take this off. I don't want to see that the whole time I'm driving. You can see a lot of these trucks spawning. That tanker right there, I converted that from 5-Real. You'll see like KFC and stuff like that. So I actually pulled the trailer from 5-Real and basically added my own skins to it. So it's Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and KFC. So you see a lot of the cars that I converted, it basically replaced a lot of the vehicles on this game once you add it to like a folder, like a DLC folder, and add it right into the mods folder. This is GTA 5 Enhanced. The visual of this game looks a lot better than Legacy. So as of right now, I haven't been on GTA 5 Legacy in 2 months. The only time I touched it is basically showing people how to install 5-Real into GTA 5. Oh shit! I was looking at the chat. I'm like, damn, I heard somebody. I was looking at the chat and not paying attention to what I was doing. Yeah, but if you're new to this channel, please hit that like and subscribe button.
Delicious.
Go live every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, I stream for a long time. I answer a lot of questions for those who are curious about how to install mods into like GTA 5 Legacy. Enhance is a bit challenging, so that's why I haven't done no videos showing me how to mod this. I mean, it's pretty simple to me because I've been doing it for a while already, but I still come across challenges as well. So if a lot of you guys have issues installing mods into your Legacy, then I would strongly suggest you stay away from Enhance because it's a different monster when it comes to modding this. So you see a lot of the real cars that's here. You know, I basically add them one by one by converting each one of these cars into a folder, and then it replaces the car that has the same name and stuff like that. One of my videos I showed that, but well, it was actually on a live stream, so I might do a video sometime this week or next week and show you guys how to convert the cars. And then we'll to add them.
Oh, damn!
He's on the outside lane trying to make a right, which is crazy. Basically, we'll do that right now. Be on the outside lane and make a right. But this is a wide vehicle, so I gotta be right to do that. Let me straighten this out a little bit. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna press the right keypad and I'm gonna drive these cars right into the dealership floor. And then it's gonna let me know at the side how many vehicles I got in stock now. So now I got 5 vehicles in stock. So I just brought this one in here. It was a different color, but this color looks nice though. Yep, this is an Audi. Yep. Toyota. So yeah. Let me take this garbage out real quick, and then I'm gonna drive one of these cars over to the gas station. And I'm gonna show you the feature that JFC Mod added to this game, which is pretty dope. You just throw that there. Where's my vehicle at? Right here on the side.
Hey!
So I need some gas, so I'm gonna go to the gas station. So I was gonna cut the stream off, but let me just do one more thing before I cut the stream. Cut it before I cut it off. And like I said, I will be back on this, you know, around 9 o'clock, 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. Might be 8 o'clock, depending on how early I get up, but definitely gonna be around 9 or 10 o'clock. Everything. Pull up into the gas station. I was driving without a seatbelt, so he said he just pulled me over. And then I put premium, and then once I go towards the car, I need to press Q or left on the D-pad, and then the pump is actually in the car, folding it up, almost done. It says that, there you go. Alright, so let me put my seatbelt on. And using my hazard lights. left light, right light. So I'm use the red light since I'm making the right turn. Now that's left. Left. Then I'm gonna take this car to the dealership. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take it up here to the parking garage. So I'm about to end this live stream, and then like I said, I will get back on this early in the morning, maybe 8 o'clock, but don't hold me to that. But definitely between 9 and 10 o'clock in the morning, I will be live streaming again. I've been streaming for over 2 hours already, and the game haven't crashed yet, so that's a good thing. So, out here, take my seatbelt off, turn the car off, get out, and then I gotta lock my door. It's not allowing me to lock the door, so that's a little glitch here and there that sometimes the door locks and sometimes it doesn't. But let me save this right now. Oh, I got the phone disabled, so let me enable it. Back, save. Oh, uncheck that. Let me make it day because I want to take a screenshot so that way I can do my next thumbnail for next time I post another video. Time 9 o'clock. Look at your boy Franklin looking fly. Right. Take a screenshot. Oh wait, get that map off. That way it could look a little cleaner. Display, turn off. So that we're good. Yeah. Screenshot. So screenshot is done. Just save it again. I think I saved it while I was in the dock. So I'm gonna save it when it's light outside. Yeah, and that's it, man. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. You know, like I said, I'm gonna go live early in the morning, like around 9 or 10 o'clock. Stop by, let's have a conversation, let's talk, man. But other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.